all I want to do is something to focus on myself. And that made me build something that I have never even like decided to achieve, which is some kind of self-awareness of me. Like most of the time, in terms of how you do things in terms of life, there is different kind of opinion, different kind of things that people oppose on you. Like you must be an X to be an Y, and so many other things that people actually impose on you, like your family, your friends, or any other people. But actually, most of the things that build you up is when you focus directly on the self, which is mostly the most important thing at the end of the day. You can't watch any other YouTube video saying you need to change yourself to be the version you want to be. But most of the time, it's actually the accumulation of what you want from life, plus what you do, plus the vehicle to get there that made you successful. I didn't come up with these things, but it's what I've learned along the way of building something for myself. And it's much more better than like focusing on other things or like people's opinions, people's scripts about life. Because when you're focusing on the self, it's much better than any other thing that you think you can develop. Because as the Asian philosophy, like I think it's Aurelius or Socrates saying that mastering the self is the best and one of the best thing in terms of living the life is when you master the self, it's all the things that come into the place in terms of when you master yourself, there will be different kind of version of you will see along the way. You might come back, you might see the back of the days and say, I was like that kind of person. Now I have changed, and that will boost in terms of the productivity of the mind, which is there is a lot of dopamine. And the second thing is you will learn a lot about that people saying the things that's already scripted, saying it's already false. And when you actually see it, it's actually false accusation of the society, the government, every other things that people talk about, like your family, like your friends talk about. And most of the time, that doesn't. I'm saying you that in order to achieve some certain of goals you have for yourself in terms of relationship wise, in terms of mindset wise, or in terms of every other thing you want to be, you just gotta focus on yourself. That's the thing at the end of the day. Like I watched any other internet guru and YouTubers saying me, you must have a morning routine, nighttime routine, and so on. And at the end of the day, okay, let me have it, but first I must have to focus on myself in terms of business wise, relationship wise, and if as I want to speak, I don't want the morning routine, but most of the time until this day, I do those morning routines, but I'll not call them those morning routines because like I don't have those type of things because I just do the work because I want it, not just because it's been said by other people or something. So I'm saying that just focus on yourself and all along the way that you guys be worrying about like every other aspect will be solved along the way. Just me like medicine.